We're here today to honour the life of Joyce Pearson, a gentle soul who is now in the loving arms of her husband in the Lord's kingdom. Despite not being able to have children of her own, Joyce was loved like a mother in her community, and I would like to bring up someone who was a big part of that community and an even bigger part of Joyce's life. So I'd like to welcome Jed Collins to say some words. Jed, come on up.
Is this on? Everyone can hear me? Thank you for those kind words. I have my whole speech here on these cards, but I've forgotten my glasses. So I'll have to do it from in here, which is okay, because then I can use it at the next one. I'm joking. It's a joke. That's one of the many things I loved about her and our friendship. You know, that ability to always be upbeat and smile. I could never understand it, but even when things seemed black and white, she could always see the colour. And she helped me see it too. I know for sure if she was here, she'd be saying, "Don't you dare cry at my funeral. Don't go making everyone depressed. You know, they've got enough to be down about." She never let any negativity into the bakery either. She customers would come in, and if they had a frown or they were complaining about their day or something bad had happened, she'd send them out, and then they could come back in when they were positive. And it worked, funnily enough. They'd come back in as if they'd learnt the meaning of life. Every time it happened, I couldn't believe it. But that was her. She knew that all our problems just weren't worth driving ourselves crazy over. And all we really needed was someone to remind us to be positive. But it's more than that. We all know it's more than someone simply saying, "Be happy." It was her smile, and those warm blue eyes that you couldn't hide anything from, and the softness of her voice. She was a lighthouse in a storm, guiding us home. It was things even subtler than that. When she was annoyed at you, she'd have this frown, which made her left eyebrow twitch, and I'd just always laugh at her. And, that would make her even more pissed off. She'd just make you feel that it was just you and her, like everything else would disappear, that only you and her existed in that moment. She'd kill me for telling this story, but there was one night we went out for a meal, and I think it was a curry or something. We'd finished the meal, we're on our way home, and got to our two roads, and we said goodbye, and I knew that my road connected with her street a bit further down, so I legged it up my road, and I got onto her street, and there was always a street lamp that it was never working, so it was always really dark. And I hid there, and then I jumped out on her, I scared her. And, well, I've never seen her so scared. And she just started crying. And I asked her what was wrong, and she didn't say anything. She just got out the torch on her phone, and she put it down there, and there was this huge wet patch in her jeans. I mean, I was laughing about it for weeks. I just have good memories of her. And I don't think many people can say that about someone. And I know now that they're gone, that everything's done. And I can't create new things with her. I can't experience a film or a book for the first time with her. I remember the time she told me that her life was going to be short, and I was angry. I was going through some things at work, and I just felt, how can you leave us all? How can you leave me? How could you leave your best friend when they need you the most, when you are at your worst? And she let me think that. She let me hate her, even though I had no right to. She sat there and acted like I was in the right and she was in the wrong. And it haunts me that I behave like that in the most important moment of our friendship. I think that's enough from me. I just want to finish with this. People don't like change, but at some point we have to move on, and that means letting go. And today we are letting go of something extraordinary. So, for a moment, could we please rest our heads in silence? No, I'm at work, but go on. Yeah, I think this is the best one I've ever done. It just came out of nowhere, but I had a plan. When I got up there, it was just like I could say anything. Absolutely. I mean, what idiots. You'd think at least one of them would think, hold on, not seen you before, but no. Well, they might have. I still get my money though. No, I don't. No idea. I just got a letter with time, place, and a load of info, plus cash. No, half before and half after completion. So I assume I'll find out then. Right. Look, I think I should be getting back to my crowd now. Yeah. All right, I'll catch you later. All right, bye.